That, the clockmaker's secret. In the small, sleepy town of Willowbend, where the air was always tinged with the scent of fresh pine and the streets rarely echoed with more than a murmur, an adventure was the last thing anyone expected.
Claire, a curious 16-year-old with a knack for exploring forgotten corners, had lived in Willowbend all her life. She spent her days biking through the cobblestone streets, her evenings reading tales of faraway lands, and her weekends helping her grandmother at their quaint bookshop. Life was quiet, predictable, and safe, until the day she found the note. It was tucked beneath a loose brick outside the town's old clock tower, a building no one had entered in decades. The note was yellowed with age and simply read, "When the clock strikes 13, the truth will come alive. Seek the heart of the machine." Curiosity piqued, Claire decided to investigate. The next night, under the cover of darkness, she slipped into the clock tower. The door surprisingly creaked open with ease. Inside, gears and cogs covered the walls, their metallic surfaces gleaming faintly in the moonlight that streamed through a dusty window. As Claire climbed the spiral staircase, a peculiar hum grew louder. At the top, she found the clock face, its hands frozen at 12. She reached out to touch them, and as soon as her fingers grazed the surface, the room trembled. The clock hands spun wildly before stopping at 13. Suddenly, the floor beneath her shifted, and she was plunged into darkness. When she opened her eyes, she found herself in a vast underground chamber filled with glowing blue orbs floating in midair. An elderly man wearing goggles and a jacket patched with gears appeared from the shadows.
"You found my workshop," he said with a wry smile.
"I'm Elias, the clockmaker. Or, I was." Elias explained that he had built a machine capable of creating portals to other worlds. But when the townsfolk found out, they feared it and locked him away. He had hidden his invention deep beneath the clock tower, waiting for someone brave enough to rediscover it. Claire, though hesitant, agreed to help Elias repair the machine. Together they worked for hours, dodging collapsing beams and malfunctioning gears. By sunrise, the machine roared to life, opening a shimmering portal in the center of the room. Elias smiled wistfully.
"This portal leads to wonders beyond imagination, but be warned, it's not without its dangers."
Claire hesitated. She looked back toward the staircase that led to her familiar life, but felt a pull toward the unknown. Summoning her courage, she stepped through the portal. And so began Claire's unexpected adventure, one filled with strange lands, daring quests, and a friendship that spanned worlds. For years to come, the townsfolk would whisper about the girl who vanished, leaving only a ticking clock behind. But Claire? She had found her story, one chapter at a time,